What's going on? It's your man Mal C. Cheats for Life 219 TV Midwest Connected, where we bring you all things life and we touch on the latest topic and trends from a Midwest perspective with that GI lens, you know what I'm saying? So on this one right here, we about to tap into this life insurance, man. We about to tap into this life insurance. I know y'all like he always talking about it. He always talking about this life insurance, man. So here's the thing. So now, I like to come to y'all in this appointment. So this is why I bring the appointment to y'all. Any questions you got, you drop them in the comments. You know what I mean? If you're interested, you want to set up a Zoom appointment, you can hit me at mrcheek683@gmail.com. We can set up a Zoom appointment, go over the benefits of having what you have. Because let's talk about it. It's not a vacuum cleaner. See, you got needs and you got wants. There's two things. And always being in the business and being in the business and being a businessman. One thing about selling is you have to find out the need and the want. And what attracted me to doing life insurance because I realized it's a need. I sell clothes, I sell merchandise. You can tap in for that too. Cheeks, unique fashion. I know what it is. But see, when you're selling clothes and you're selling merchandise, you're selling cars, you're selling houses, things are those like a house. It's a need. So if you're in the real estate, a house is a need. You know what I mean? If you're in the cars, a car is a need. Even beauty salons. Hell, you got needs and wants when it comes to business. So, when I choose my avenue, what struck me and what got me about life insurance is the need that we all have. Being from GI 219, y'all know what time it is. Fifth Avenue, shout to all my guys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Cino, Convo with Cino. Y'all tap in with him too, that's my brother. This day we go, we taking that to another level. But anyway, and it's like, I done went to so many funerals, man, so many funerals. Y'all know about that. But at the same time, man, at the end of every funeral is always that moment. It's the moment you hear about when something happened to somebody. And then, when it first happened, everybody, bam, you take it in. It's crying. His head's just hanging low, like, damn. And then somebody asked that magic question in the middle of all the crying. Somebody raised their head. Do they have life insurance? Now it's time to have that conversation. And see, that's my thing, You want to live, prepare to die as if you're preparing to live. You prepare. See, there's 2 times in life you're going to spend some of the most 3 times. Buying a house, getting married, and paying for a funeral. You know what I mean? Those are some of 3 of the biggest events in this person's personal life. So now with the life insurance thing, you got to look at it like this. The average funeral gonna cost between $9,000 and $10,000. Average funeral. It's gonna cost between $9,000 and $10,000. We don't own the rights to none of this. Fair use, fair use. But the average funeral gonna cost between $9,000 and $10,000, right? So ask yourself, do you have $9,000 or $10,000 put up to the side? Simple question. Simple question. And see, here's the thing with life insurance. A lot of us, it ain't, people's couple reasons, like they say 3 reasons. They're going to say they already got it, they don't need it, or they not interested. Those that think they ain't going to die no time soon, now it's a gamble, Hey, you know how you live. You ain't really going outside, But if you're sick, if you got anything going on, and just the fact that at some point, everyone's gonna, meet the maker. It is what it is. So now the business of it, for those that's interested in being agents, you can, tap in for that too, to show you how to turn it into the business of helping others, because that's really what this is. You know what I mean? We do other things to make money, but this is something that, I feel like our people, we don't know enough of it. All we know is, you leave some money when you're down, and you get into wills and trusts and things of that nature, how you can put the life insurance into a trust, put more money on top of it, turn it into a business, with the LLC, this, that, and the third. If you got a business, you use your life insurance policy to cover that. But real quick, all right, I want y'all to look at something right quick. We're going to break down a couple numbers. So we're going to ask the simple question. How many people got life insurance? And, now look at your life as this. Look at your life as like, I use a lot of sports analogies, right? So I love football. So I look at life as you got 4 quarters of life depending on your age. And see, they kind of break it down right here just to prove to my point. So you got 18 to 25, 26 to 41, 42 to 57, 58 to 76. Then they got 77 plus because most people start falling off between that 58 to 76 number. Y'all know what time it is. Drop something in the comments if you got a friend that's been passed before that 58 to 76 or within that 42 to 57. So then you look at where you are. Now it's getting real. You see what I'm saying? That's what they saying. And so they asked this little survey in the Forbes magazine about, do you have life insurance? They was like, yes, both through work and their own policy. Yeah, as far as 18 and 25, you got 25%, 23%. My own individual policy, 38%. You know what I'm saying? 9% said no, 5% prefer not to answer. That's just a general of who has life insurance in these age groups, 18 to 25. Now, if you're in the game of life, baby, 18 to 25, that's the first quarter. Count your little years as a junior. That's that first quarter. And 26 to 41, 18 to 25, graduating high school, you just getting out there, 21 in there. But actually, those are the times you're supposed to capitalize on life insurance. When you look at the business thing of it, now that's what we missed that boat. So that's what you tell the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Because sometimes I tell my kids all the time, you want the game or the change? I'm going to give you the game because it's going to last longer. Because, the change might not be that much. It might be that long. So because the game going to last forever. And so you put into your kids, it's like you see 38% got their own policy. But that's when kids get the big numbers, being between the ages of 18 to 25. That's why you get policies for your kids. You pass it over. See your kid, show your kid how to work. Life insurance, look at life insurance like this. That's the only way to tap into money that you don't have right now. Period. You only make 30, 40,000 a year. You got your car insurance, you got your car notes, you got your rent, you got your kids, you got your lifestyle. So that's ate up right there. You know what I'm saying? Most people making between 3,000 to 4,000 a month. Most people. You know what I'm saying? Most people. Average Joe, 3 to 5 a month. You feel what I'm saying? So that 3 to 5 a month, depending on where your bills at and where you live at, they leave you about a loose 1,000 to really play with every month if it's everything is in order. And then everybody do a little something on the side. So this is my thing. What it's going to cost you, but most people don't catch on to it till 42 to 57. That's the age when it start getting real. 26 to 41, a lot of people kind of, start really looking at it. But you see, now, my thing with that right there is this. My thing with that is this. I don't know how people, you gotta, death is something you have to plan for. I got an uncle in Chicago, got a funeral home. Didn't know the business of it, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Angie, shout to cousin Angie McDuffie, she got the funeral home in Gary, so it's always been business in that, people look at that as man, but it's, it ain't no, it's hey man, I can't really put my finger on it, but it's so real, man. It's so real because everybody come back and make that circle. It's people I talked to 3-4 years ago telling them about life insurance. Now they hit me. My so-and-so died. This one died. Because, when that question come up, do he got life insurance? Do he got life insurance? Now, after that is when we got to put up. And mind you, GoFundMe is not life insurance. I'll say that. I forgot to say it in the beginning. GoFundMe is not life insurance. Now, I ain't saying don't use what you use. You learn how to use GoFundMe for the family. GoFundMe, that's what it's for. But the life insurance, the funeral, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get with us with a reputable company that's going to pay out in 3 days, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants cheap life insurance. What is cheap life insurance? Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. Being in this life insurance game, I see that we as a people, the most average life insurance policy in the hood is between 10 to 25,000. The average, 15 to 30 maybe. The average. Because people wait too late, then the prices get up there. They get accidental insurance. We got them big numbers for a cheap price. That's accidental insurance. We'll touch on that in another video. We'll break down you know, what you should add to your policy, what's a rider, what you need, what you don't need. Because a life insurance policy is catered to everybody like a fine suit. Everybody live different. You know what I mean? Everybody's lifestyle is different. So my price ain't gonna be your price. You know, we could both be the same age, but you could have a sickness, or I could be more healthier than you. So our price gonna be different for the same whole life policy or term policy. So that's just is what it is. Now, because after a certain age, you only could get because term. That means term. 10, 20, 30, you know, it's a term though. Once that term is up, that's that. You know, you can't borrow no cash value. That's what the whole life is for. The whole life is more something you can work with. You know, you want benefits that you can use while you're alive, living benefits. That's where your accidental policy come in, your hospital policy. So everything is structured different. If you work, and I always tell people, take advantage of what your job gives you, because you can never have enough life insurance. That's why you got to take advantage of what your job gives you. Because see, when you look in these other neighborhoods, you know, I know people that pay a car note for life insurance. A car note for life insurance, meaning $300, $400, $500 a month. When people say I want $1 million, come on now, pay what you want. And it don't matter who you go to. So you don't jump around. If somebody tell they're gonna give you $1 million worth of insurance for $50, hope your family receive. You know, because you hate for the paperwork to go south when it's time to plan the funeral. That's when you hate that, you know. So have your paperwork. That's a reality. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have a folder put up. You gotta tell your spouse, your friend, your whoever. Somebody gotta know where the paperwork is at. So it's like, so when they breaking that down at that age group of people that had life insurance not dead, we're gonna go down here, right? It says 106 million American adults do not believe they have adequate life insurance, according to the 2022 insurance thing. So a lot of people feel like they really ain't got enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and a lot of people don't have none, and you wait to the last minute. Now check this right here. Now we finna go men versus women. We gonna go men versus women. Now, like for women, life insurance policies is always gonna be cheaper. Men policies always gonna be a couple dollars more than the women. I guess they feel fellas, we're a little reckless, you know what I mean? We live a little more risque, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know, fellas, get insurance on your woman. Get insurance on your guy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that. That's part of your business. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your business. If he smoke, hey, if you're a smoker, you still can get insurance. That ain't stopping them. You might have to pay a couple dollars more, but it is what it is. You know, because they legalize it in a lot of areas anyway. So insurance companies is adapting to that. You know, so you know you can't really worry about that. But now let's tap into the men versus women. And the same Forbes magazine, they did a survey overall. Men versus women, it's not verse, but men versus as far as women. They say now both having they through their job and their own policy. That's me. Most people, that's really what you should have. And that's one of the least numbers there, but that's really what you should have. Whatever job you give you and whatever your job give you for free. Don't just, if you're going to pay into something, pay into your own. Because so you can work your money. Whatever your job give you is for free. They got to cover you anyway. So ain't no need in paying them for something that you can't really work it like, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing you getting for your job you can take. Not too many jobs sell whole life policy. And if they're offering a whole life policy, you know, you'd be probably, like I said, be better working that vehicle through a private insurance company. With, you know, like we dealing with unions and things of that such. That's what we do. So you get 18% overall, 16% females. Y'all lacking in that area, ladies. Come on, step your game up. Then they say only through work, meaning the people that ain't got no, they just keep it through their job. Now, mindful with certain situations where I tell people, you know what I'm saying, it's certain situations where you have, like I had a lady, right? I had this lady. I'll tell you a quick story right quick. I had this lady, man, and she had life insurance with us, right? And she had the life insurance. I came to her house. We went through the appointments. Like, boom. She got like 10,000. She was in her 40s. Was like, man, you know, I waited too long for this. Da 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 da. We went through the spiel. So I'm like, some is better than none. I told her, she's like, oh, well, I'm just starting a new job. Oh, I can't afford it right now. She wasn't paying but like $40 a month. See that she had it. And once you get it, you got it, you good. She was paying $40-something a month. She might have been, I want to say, in her late 40s, you know what I mean? $40-something a month. Boom, she let it go. I can't afford that right now. Everybody know 3-5 costs $35, $40, $50, you know what I'm saying? So going out, the cost of all that, you got to restructure your money. So anyway, she lets that go. A couple months go past, almost a year. I get her name back again. I call her, touch back with her. What's going on? Is your life insurance? Hey, just checking on you, da-da-da-da. We got some more information, got some more things we want to go over with you. I go to her house. I go to her house, set up another meeting. I get there. She say, man, can I get that policy back? Now, she could have got that policy back, but that $40 a month that she let go for a whole year, you got to pay a whole year's worth of that $40. Do the math. That's like $300, $400, $500. You got to put out that pool to get that same policy, right? Which she could have did, but this is the life insurance game. That's why it's important not to let your policy lapse. It's super important, man, not to let your policy lapse, bro. Don't let your policy lapse. Because when you let that policy lapse, you got to pay however many months you let it go. You got to pay all that up to keep that same policy going. Now, if you sick or something, that's what you got to do. But what she did was let it lapse. She said, can I get another? I said, yeah, we do the numbers. Boom. It was a year past. Each birthday would go up. So it was maybe $40, $50. Boom. She said, well, man, come to find we started doing the medical thing. She had diabetes, a slight cancer. She found out she had a slight cancer. In that year that she dropped it, now had she not dropped that life insurance, even when she caught cancer, as long as she would have kept paying that $40, she'd have been covered. You know what I'm saying? But she dropped it, and now when she tried to pick it up and got to reapply, now they gonna see now you didn't caught cancer. That disqualifies you. Now no life insurance company gonna insure you, because if you got cancer, it gotta be remitted for like 2 years. You gotta be cancer free before you can reapply again. And I felt bad for her. I'm like, man, it wasn't nothing I could do for her. Or nothing. And when you giving somebody, you figure everybody could get life insurance. When you sitting there, there ain't nothing you can do for them. Like that, I can't even give you life insurance. So you instantly, only way she gonna be able to get life insurance is now. I told her, she can't get it through a job. You got cancer, anything wrong with you, you go to a job, whatever, they gotta cover you. So each job gonna cover you at least for $10,000. So if you don't got life insurance or can't get it for health reasons, any reason like that, where a company is denying you DUIs, criminal, anything like that where they deny you, whatever job you got, they got to cover you, gonna cover you, make sure you get that paperwork and at least get that if something happened while you're there. But see, the thing with the job is you ain't gonna be at the job forever, so you got to come back and see me. That's why you going to come see me in the beginning. We set all that up, so when you retire from the job at 65 and you tired of working, by then your life insurance premium gonna be that went down, and we put all that together, man. But y'all tap into that and let me know what y'all think about that. But you see, it say with their own individual policies, 33%. Now, if you notice, between all age groups and men and women, individual policy was 38% before, it's 33% over here. That's still the highest number. So most people overall know where it's set to get you an individual policy. You know what I mean? That's why you need an agent that's going to keep it real. You can't go on AI, the computer. See, you go on the computer to try to buy some. As soon as you got a question, you don't want to go on a computer when it's time to make a claim. You want to talk to somebody real in the flesh that's going to keep it real and be there for you and yours. So each one teach one. So on this one right here, let me know what y'all think. Any questions you got on life insurance. We're going to drop these every now and then, just letting y'all know the importance of life insurance, what type of life insurance, what's best for you and your family. And man, and then see, like I said, check some real life insurance policies. When you want to get into 200,000-300,000 a whole life policies, man, it's the same thing people pay. Some people rather ride an Escalade. Some people rather have their family covered for 500,000 when they die. Choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? You can have that 500,000 life insurance policy. You paying a month for, you take that and you put it in a trust. So you take a 500,000. When you get into paying them big life insurance policy, when they talking about putting stuff in trust, they ain't talking about a $70 life insurance policy. It's just, you know, numbers got to make sense. Listen to what they say. If you paying $40 for a life insurance policy, trust really shouldn't be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just because I trust that you got $40. So that ain't really, because that $40 probably ain't no number of 10 or 20,000. That's gonna get ate up in the funeral. So why put that in the trust if it's gonna be gone as soon as you use it? Let's see somebody keep. But that's a whole nother. We ain't even gonna give y'all all that sauce, man. I just want y'all to tap in. We're gonna keep bringing y'all this, man. Cheeks for life. Because life insurance is a must, baby, and GoFundMe is not life insurance. So, you know, everybody that got a policy, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. We gon' tap into us on YouTube, you know what I mean? Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Just tap in, you know, and anything you want to know about life insurance, let us know, man. Tap in, Cheats for Life 219 TV News Flavor. Well, y'all chop it up with Cheats. We're going to have to be in the spotlight. We're going to be doing interviews. We got some people coming up. We think y'all going to, you know, like what you hear. But what you think about that? Is you covered? Is baby boy covered? You know what I'm saying? Is they covered? Is they covered, man? We're going to go back to that. We're going to break that down, man. I really want to go back and break down this right here. This is the ball game. Take this chart right here. Y'all gonna leave y'all with this. It's 4 quarters right here. Look at them ages. From 18 to 25, 26 to 41, 42 to 57, 58 to 76. And we're gonna stop right there with them 4. Those 4 stages of life, somewhere you at, you in between one of them. Most of us, between that 25 and that 57. So what you got in play? If you die when this video go off, who paying for it tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? I'm covered. They gonna get a nice piece. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in a trust yet though. So I need to step my game up. So let me know what you think, man. Drop something in the comments, baby. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cheats for Life. Stay tapped in. We're gonna keep bringing you the latest topic and trends through a Midwest lens, baby. We out.